Okay. 1, 2. First take. Shalom, and this is our art show.
Yay! Welcome. Yeah, first take, first show.
I don't know.
We're coming out strong.
Yeah, easy.
Cool. Right, let's literally just explain a little bit to you. This show we're making with interpretation. I think we're making it basically with the intent in an ever-changing world to give our opinion, or I'd say give my opinion on what I think about art that I don't know anything about. So we got this man here, the Fabian.
David Fabian and Jonathan Rihinta.
That's it. That's me.
Big man thing.
He's he knows what he's doing. Let's say that he's the one that actually has studied this, has gone through it 4 years in school. So
Fine Art Academy, Mr. Europe.
yes.
And Jonathan, my man, has an excellent art background.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
He does music, and also he's doing his own avant-garde style, fine art drawings, oil canvas, aquarelle, watercolor. I mean,
Well, that's very humbling. That's very humbling.
yeah, he has a good skill, and he has the feeling to it.
Yeah.
And he's doing it my man's doing it in a very unique way, you know, like
Let's get on. Let's
he's
go.
spot on, you know. And how long you do it? Like probably 2 years.
Yeah. I've been taking since 4 years. Yeah.
4 years.
Yeah.
Self-taught. OG.
That's it.
OG.
So today, I'd say we're going to be looking through
Michelangelo's book, History, 16th Century Renaissance. Man's been an excellent artist, excellent painter, sculptor, architecture as well, probably. Architect? No. He was into architecture as well. Not too.
Diverse. Very diverse.
Not to misinform somebody. So yeah, today
Yeah, we're going to jump in right now.
we got
So basically, let's have a little look at this first piece. David, take it away. Tell me what is it that we're looking into?
so basically
That was flair.
everything is
Very casual.
flashy. Anyway, pardon for my French. So basically we look at the Last Judgement, as you can see.
Fantastic. Let's have a look
This
at
is
it.
the Last Judgment of Jesus
Beautiful
Christ,
piece.
after
Beautiful
Jesus
piece.
Christ been took off from the from the cross,
Mhm.
and after he got resurrected after 3 days.
Mhm.
And this is actually what we celebrate nowadays. This is the Christian Easter cause. This is the Easter that we call nowadays, but those days it was like spiritual, physical mayhem. In the first,
Looks like me.
it was 33rd year
Looks like me.
after the date of birth of Jesus Christ. So as you see, here is a full picture.
It's very interesting.
You can
A
see.
lot going on.
Yeah. What's your opinion on it? What you say?
My take. It's simplified in my mind. To be fair, I can see a little bit of the up above and the down below. Kind of a little bit like heaven and hell. You said a bit of something with Jesus. I can definitely see that, like Jesus in the middle. There's so many parts to this piece. It's pretty incredible there. It's made up of everything. Maybe there's like some little mythological things over here as well. I feel like it's a hard piece because, you know, we're looking at a centre here. We're looking at something that's happening in the centre, but everyone's on their own little path. They're doing their own little thing. It's quite interesting. Just off the top of my head, I think it's a bit of a like last dinner thing. I think someone's planning something to you know, maybe give a little bit of misfortune to Jesus.
Well, this is your interpretation.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
So
So
my interpretation.
so basically, this is what it is. Now, this painting is splitted and chopped up in several parts
Mm-hmm.
that are notable to notice and study and figure out what Michelangelo was trying to deliver with this painting in a Sistine Chapel in Rome, in Italy, in Florence. It's quite a historical piece, and also it has its own meanings. So basically, as Michelangelo, he put a religious meaning in it, philosophical meaning in it, and also he put his own personal, fine artistic point of view on it.
Everyone has their own little touch.
Yeah.
That's beauty about art.
Well,
You tear people apart that way.
yeah. Michelangelo, let's flip the books,
David.
the pages.
David.
So,
Yo, this is a fine art piece, but to be fair, with all them colours, I think I can get anyone interested. I'm liking it already. It looks interesting.
it's interesting colors, interesting paintings,
Mm.
interesting character, interesting painting.
It's the smoothest faces. Look at that skin.
Yeah, Renaissance.
You can't get skin that good nowadays. Well, you can, but it takes a bit of makeup. It takes a bit of makeup. Look at
Yeah.
that.
I mean, those days nobody used makeup, you know.
They just had easy lives. They're very easy lives.
Easy
Imagine
things, easy busy lemons.
what it's like to be an angel.
But yeah, this is the very. This is
Oh,
if we once we look at this painting, we see the Michelangelo's interpretation as a fine artist.
Okay.
So this is the priest who hired Michelangelo to do this magnificent painting. And
This
those days, not all fine artists had this kind of amount of money.
This priest been going gym.
Yeah, well,
He's looking pretty ripped.
yeah, everybody is ripped, you know, physical exercise nowadays, I mean, physical exercise for
Oh,
human body
What do you mean?
is quite important because you have healthy body, healthy mind, healthy spirit.
That's like a 20 pack. That's a 20 pack right there.
That's God. He would slap anybody.
He is looking like he doesn't have a day off.
But he's a priest, and he's not slapping nobody, never slapped. He just ripped off Michelangelo for real. So basically, on this painting, on this part of this painting, you can see Michelangelo's. Michelangelo painted himself as he got ripped off by the priest himself. You can see the priest holds a dagger, and he looks up to Jesus Christ over there, but to glorify Jesus Christ, and he holds Michelangelo Buonarroti's skin because he underpaid him for such a magnificent work of art.
I feel like we can all understand that these days.
Because Michelangelo did the whole Sistine Chapel from God's creation, the 7 days, and also the Last Judgement, and the rest of the Sistine Chapel's paintings. And now,
Can't just say, do you know what always gets my mind going with this sort of stuff? How did he get on the roof? How did they do this art? How did they, must have taken the longest amount of time. I mean, imagine just getting on top of your roof nowadays with a ladder. I mean, it's not easy at all. So, like, this guy was Spider-Man.
he
In
wasn't
the Sistine Chapel
Spider-Man.
days.
He wasn't Spider-Man either. Spider-Man those days didn't exist.
Maybe he had wings, like half of these people.
Basically, the constructions that nowadays people use to do the renovation on the buildings and stuff like that.
Right.
This metal tubes and the wooden
Oh
boards.
yeah, the scaffolding, yeah.
They've been put together, and this was a
Some
very
things don't change.
stable and firm ladder
Right.
to
Right.
step on and do the paintings. But it was in the same time, looking at 16th century, it was, even looking nowadays, I wouldn't stand on such a stuff, you know. I would probably say I would skip this shit. I don't know.
Let me just ask something. What's with all the red? Like, why is there so many corresponding colours? I'm understanding that this must mean something. I mean, in my view, if I'm making some art, I want to make it look nice and pretty. I put lots of colours in it. It definitely is going to stand out from the blue in the background, the white clouds. But was this something that happened back then? Was this something that, you know, would you have a red dress back then? Like, how would you get that colour red? Is that not hard to come by?
Well, basically, from fine artistic point of view, all the coloristic, all the colors and everything was combined in an excellent way. But again, it was Michelangelo's personal preference, where red was wearing like probably warriors, as you can see. Maybe this is God's warriors, and this is people who are next to Jesus Christ on the clouds. So,
you know, we talked about this before, but
yeah,
there's a lot of naked people. Like, they obviously back then liked, you know, that beauty, that natural beauty. Don't laugh about this, you know. Obviously, this has got a reason, hasn't it? Or is this just, were people a little bit freaky back then, when they were a little bit more?
Yeah, those days, as you can see,
Out in the flesh.
unfortunately, people was probably
They're all staring at each other, but not at each other.
in a statement of mayhem, so they was don't giving a flying pancake about nothing, what's going on around.
Pancake people.
And everybody was just on their own waves, you know.
Free and flying.
Free and flying, you know.
That's what they're doing.
Everybody was doing the pancake stuff and nobody was giving nothing. Flying pancake.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, but as you can see, those days nobody was really focused on the sizes.
Are these people meant to be angels?
These people are probably, you know, this as how you call it, as how to explain it, as you interpret it from the Bible, when Adam and Eve not by accident, it was plan of the Satan, unfortunately. They ripped the apple from the tree of knowledge, and when God came up to them, to Adam and Eve, to question them, what are you doing there? Adam and Eve, they started to lie. You are naked, but you know, God's eyes are visible. So even if you are naked,
They're not that close back then. I'm just
no, they just
everyone seems to be naked.
it's a mayhem. It's a mayhem there. So
absolutely.
so you can see what's going on there.
It's beautiful.
I mean,
what we got next?
I mean, the looking back at this is probably 33rd year after in the Common Era. 33rd year after in the Common Era. Because as you can see, we can see too that Jesus Christ is already up with Virgin Mary in the clouds, getting up to heaven, to his Father, to God, to the Creator. Everybody was already in a good.
What are these people here? Are they giving a helping hand, or are they pointing like, go away?
They are probably giving a little bit of help.
It's a bit seedy. I think they might have second thoughts. They might be like, hey, grab my hand, but like, don't grab my hand.
Well, we can see it on the very first page what they are doing.
You have to look back and forth with this. I feel like you could take years interpreting.
Yeah, you can take
what
years.
This is all about. But to be fair,
scientists, people are studying this painting.
We're gonna do it in 20 minutes.
And they was trying to figure out what is the secret behind this painting. You know, each and every painting, each and every artist leaves something meaningful behind it, philosophy or stuff like that. You know, so if you look at this piece,
you ever watched the film Da Vinci Code?
I tell you that a better thing, I have the book of
Da Vinci Code, yeah? Okay.
All the works of Da Vinci, sketches, architecture, anatomy. I ain't touched it. Really.
Puzzles.
Puzzles and puzzles. That's
Puzzle after puzzles.
ooh.
Plenty of puzzles. Oh, it sounds amazing actually. I feel like you know how you would compare this nowadays would be like you know, an architect that has worked for 10-15 years on a project and just knows exactly what he's doing, how it's meant to be set up, like, you know, what's gonna give that support and that sense of like surprise and amazement. So much going on.
Yeah.
So much going on. What's the next good piece?
Well,
What are we going on to?
now we doing our focus on the scene what's going on the ground.
Now, this is something I noticed. What is with the faces? They look very similar. Is it the same person? Is it like
No, this is not
two
the same
person?
person. This is just how to explain to you. This is from artistic point of view. This is just Michelangelo.
Is it like if you're doing 300 faces, you just want to do them all the same?
He just was doing random faces, right?
okay.
You know.
Okay.
As you can see,
It's not based on real
it's
people.
not based on real people, but it's might be based on real people. But this is like how to explain it. This is a spiritual interpretation of what was going on after Jesus Christ got resurrected.
Right. I mean that face right there. I feel like you can think of it a couple of different ways.
This is a demon. You can see the horn.
Oh,
The horns
right.
on him,
Yeah.
and you can see that this is an unbeliever.
Oh, it's a snake.
This is a
biting.
snake. This is a snake that biting the unbeliever.
Snake
The
with
one
little,
that was
little hair.
the one that was actually the one that was actually not believing in Jesus Christ, and as you can see here,
I'm guessing one thing
tortured.
from this. I'll just say sorry quickly. He's tucking his stick between his legs. That's got to be something. You know, that's showing cowardness or some sort of fear. There's a lot of fear in there, isn't he? Look, he's holding his hand, holding his leg, but he's getting bitten in the leg. I mean, you got to take your time to do that. You know, that's not just, you know, it doesn't happen natural, does it?
yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah, so basically, here we talk about a sinner that get caught by two demons and the snake is biting him. So here he's probably doing very well, very bad,
To all you sinners out there. this is
very
what
bad
happened.
because he's regretting that he was against Jesus Christ.
Doesn't sound good. Don't sound good.
Because, you know, after he got caught. Moving forward,
Done bad.
this is not even the ground, this is the, how to explain it to you. This is the scene that going in the air on the clouds. So basically this is the sinners that are trying to change their minds, their hypocrisy, you know, and they're trying to change their minds to go up and ask for forgiveness from Jesus Christ.
Let me just say this, you can't see this. You can't see no detail. When you're looking at it like this, there's no detail. It just looks like some little eyes, little faces, but there's no detail, there's no, you know, you can't tell the expression really. And if you zoom in, like it shows on the other pages, like the amount of work that's put into it is absolutely insane. I mean, you know, I've watched a couple movies like this sort of stuff. Artists back then, they were doing it as a profession. You know, this is something they did to make money, you know, to be famous, to be important. So like, this is not something you do in your spare time or your days off. This is insane. This is so much work.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of effort was put in by Michelangelo.
Imagine how many artists there'd be if, you know, that was a requirement nowadays.
Yeah,
insane.
so the scene here it shows
I wouldn't be.
how the sinners, and there is the angels and the devils, the demons. They are fighting and they are catching people, they are catching bodies and stuff like that. So they bring them down to the hell, back to the mayhem.
Oh, I see.
Also you can see here a group of saints who are holding holy scriptures from God's words, and they are blowing their trumpets, and they trying to scare away the demons and the negative that tries to catch other things from up above, you know. So on this painting you can see, and this is like, how to explain to you, this is like,
it's like a game of chess.
it's not a game of chess, this is here like a full movie. If you sit down or if you go to visit it straight away in a Sistine Chapel, you can stand there and
Is this here nowadays?
and this is nowadays, yes, this is
Ah,
in
this is
Florence,
here.
this is in Italy. This is in Italy.
So if you have some time, check it out.
Yeah. You know,
Pretty incredible.
it can blow your mind, like you stand in front of this giant painting and you are like, ooh. And you know, and if you once you realize that this thing was real, and you think what's going on, like love and stuff
romantic.
like that. You know, it's
Romantic.
it's not nothing romantic. This is like quite much philosophy, psychology, and all this kind of stuff. You know, everything is put down on the wall.
You know what? I think about this sometimes. You know how much work goes into it. It's a weird thing I think with artists, how we believe that we need to put in a certain amount of work to make it a good piece of art. You know, it needs to have a certain level, a certain standard. But like, you know, something like this, I imagine took Michelangelo to just like a different part of his brain. You know, he's probably very sort of clocked on to not making mistakes and not, you know, not doing the lines too thick. But to be fair, you have to have an imagination for this.
Yeah.
I mean, probably read a story about this situation 50, 60, 70 times, you know, like,
Yeah.
it is pretty insane, and everything's looking at something, so it's, you know, you're never just, you know, in one situation, they're always corresponding.
Yeah, there is each and every person on this painting has their
pretty crazy.
spectacular role. Yeah. And they do what they do. You know.
I'm just gonna say something real quick. The haircuts, not natural. There's obviously some spray, something's being used in these times. It's probably bullshit. I'm gonna be honest. Horseshit, a bit of cast, you know.
Yeah, they had those days. They had the best barbers on the globe. Let me just explain you quickly. They had the best barbers. They was charging like maybe zillion, quadrillion yens.
There with the machetes, big clippers, the sheep clippers.
Yeah, you know, everybody was keeping the hair.
Blood would be drawn.
People those days wasn't focused on their haircut. They was focused on inner parts of their health.
To be fair though, they're probably very healthy.
Yeah, they were happy.
They're probably eating good food.
Yeah, they were.
They probably, you know, they probably weren't losing their hair from stress.
I mean, I'm not losing hair from stress. You're losing hair from stress.
Nah.
I'm just I'm having grey hairs. I mean, it's no stress. You know, I have some.
You choose to have grey hairs.
I mean, if you choose, think about what's better to have.
Become a silver fox.
You know, if you think about what's better to have bald hair, bald head, or grey hairs. Me go with grey hairs. My father before my father died, he lost his hairs. I'm like, oh.
Can't ask a bald man if he wanna be bald. That's like.
I mean, you clip it.
Yeah, I clip it. Yeah. I didn't go bald. It's my choice. All right. What's the next? Oh,
Let's move along.
what are we on to?
Here
Oh.
we have also.
I like a demon. I've drawn a demon before.
Yeah,
I do like
man's into demonology.
I like the scary stuff.
Scary stuff, you know, like.
I find the scary stuff is easy to relate with. Not because I'm scary, not because I find scary things easy to relate with. It's easy because you know what's going on. You see something scary, you're like, shit, right?
You don't want to mess with that.
You don't watch a scary film and ask about the plot twist.
Something?
Yes, please. Yeah.
Turn on.
Yeah. To be fair, this one, you know, if I saw him in real life, I think he'd be scary.
But back to that.
I want to get dragged down by it.
Big man thing. I would drag down this guy by myself.
Okay.
Anyway. But you. Shit happens. Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah.
By the way, we are vape sommeliers. But anyway.
Part of the job.
Hard job. Big man thing.
For anyone not, sorry, I haven't actually told anyone this yet. We're actually just filming from a place, a little. So, as you see, this is sculpted by gods.
By gods. Man says by gods.
By gods. By gods be.
We live actually in Hawaii. Myself, I'm from heaven. This man is from heaven as well.
Hell, I'm definitely hell.
He's from hell. Man says he's from hell. I'm from heaven. I mean,
no.
But originally, I'm from my mommy's. My mommy's womb.
Okay.
You know, I was. But before that, I was I get delivered from my daddy inside my mommy.
We're telling you about how babies are made right now. Okay.
So I'm from, as Aniji says, it doesn't matter where you're from. The only thing is better that
if you're someone like this delivering your baby, right, you need to run.
Just run.
Yep. You only want a heaven, an angel, someone that knows what they're doing when they're delivering babies. Don't let this thing get involved.
I mean, if someone wants to deliver something, I can deliver for them. I spread that thing like Moses, they spread the Red Sea.
That's your job. Yeah. Fair.
You know what I'm saying?
That's very interesting. Let's see the next one.
Let's see the next one. Yeah, but basically this is a demon that. But coming back to the demonology, and demons, you know, these paintings in a old a bit of technical issue. I'll be back.
All right, what's the next one?
So let me just
Go
back to this demon stuff and in art because the Gothism. So in Gothic art, if you see all kind of castles.
This is interesting. That's an interesting one to bring up actually. Obviously, we know Gothic a lot nowadays to be like, you know, a certain type of person's preference to what they wear and like who they want to be. But like back then, you're looking at like sort of Transylvania. What's it called? Castles,
Transcarpathia, Eastern Europe, all this
demon
stuff.
things, you know.
England, all this, around the globe.
Yeah.
You know.
Those little flying flying monkeys that hang on the side of.
It's not flying monkeys. It's like demons, you know. And these demons in this on these castles, they
cherubs.
Not cherubs. Cherubs are different things.
Okay.
But you know, this is like fallen angels. But in those days,
hang out on castles.
In those days, people were creating such demons
Mm.
on their castles and the gates and all this dark, scary stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So they scare out. So they scare out the negative energy because
no one likes that negative energy. I mean, look,
no one
that's
likes
relatable.
negative,
That's
positive,
from
you
back
know?
then to now.
You know.
That's good. It's good.
Yeah,
We've got some
that's good,
protectors.
you know, but nowadays
Positives.
positive. You know, you don't need
Only positive
demons. You don't focus on your business and that's it. And God bless you. You know. Follow
That's-
the 7 rules of the Bible.
That's the key.
Man's got the key like J. Khaled. Got the keys. Radar.
Oh my.
I'm saying. But yeah, you can see another one.
All right, this is quite funny. I feel like you know you see these things nowadays where someone's predicting the future, like The Simpsons. That thing looks like the one from Fantastic Four. You know, the Rock Man.
Well, basically Michelangelo probably.
He was the influence for Fantastic Four.
Yeah, probably.
Quote me on that.
I mean, this is
The Rock Man's
this
falling.
man looks like probably an alcoholic, you know. Shots after shots, and after he's like, oh.
It's hard.
Yeah, because you know.
But then you have to get by somehow.
You know, it's a scene. So man was scared, and he got dragged down by the demons. So.
He's a bit
That's
far
why-
gone. Yeah.
That's why kids
That's a
kids
funny
have them.
look though. I mean, both of them have got quite funny
drink
looks.
tea, coffee, soft drinks, apple juice. Don't be scared.
Good for your heart. But what's with this thing though? Like, look at this guy. He's half his bollocks hanging out, and this one his arse is hanging out. Like, what? Why? Are these like cheeky looks, like, or are these like?
Well,
oh,
basically,
shit, you can
it's
see
like
me.
it's like you can see he is a Mormon, you know.
Oh, he's a bit. He's kind of a bit like embarrassed of what he's showing.
It's quite much like no flying pancake even.
He doesn't care.
Yeah.
He's just doing it. He's doing it. He wants to get noticed. A lot of us understand that.
No, he
wanna
just
get
cared
noticed.
because as you can see, he's biting his finger off.
Oh right. Okay.
Yeah, you see.
He's actually taken it off.
Man's scared because he also was against Jesus, you know, and after he got dragged down by
Some of us have it very easy today.
by the demons.
Yeah.
Bit of handyman stuff.
Some of us have it easy today, man. You can see these people biting their fingers off for little matter. That's a bit difficult. That's a bit difficult.
Yeah, it's a bit of difficulty because man was scared. Like, okay, I was against Jesus. Now
I like this bit though, to be fair, because it's looking right at you. I really kind of.
it's a
I
bit
feel like that connects.
he's a as you can see he's scared. He's like
It's like in a horror film, you know, someone's staring at the camera.
like flipping gun. Okay. Recording. Yeah. So we had a little technical issue already. The camera said the thing is getting hot here. The camera overheated himself.
I'm getting hot.
Big man thing. Like nothing. Yeah, like I don't even know how to big man thing. Big man thing. We got the tea here. Click. Man's done falling out. Bit more from me.
It's perfect. That's finished.
Just
Like it.
don't know. Hasn't.
Okay.
Yeah, so
We'll jump right back in.
we stopped on a part where you see a man struggling
There's a lot going on with this.
because he got caught and he looks back like myself. I would interpret this thing to the point when probably I was like 10 years old. I got caught by my family, by my auntie, how I smoked cigarettes in the backyard, and I had the same fear. I'm like, okay, you know, okay.
The fear
Okay,
of God.
believe me, fear of God then, because that thing was bad. My auntie doesn't joke. She got the magic thing and
Do you know what? All that comes with
she made me smoke a full
with
pack.
scars.
She was like, I wanna smoke. Are you like to smoke, man?
Yeah.
And she was like, smoke a full pack. Was Koza, the old Soviet Union style cigarette that has no filter actually.
It's good stuff.
I was smoking that shit in front of her like nothing. I was like, actually, too shit. But yeah, what you would say about your own stuff?
Oh, this one really, I think this really connects with me. I like the dark stuff, the feeling like you know, you want to bring some of your traumas out onto the page. You want to make it look pretty, colourful, traumatic, crazy. Honestly, this is the best piece for me. Definitely the best piece.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, here also you can see a demon. Let's get back a bit more to the professional point of view.
Mm-hmm.
We are having fun with this. Taking tea on it.
So this one, let me just start by saying, everyone's grabbing everyone's legs in this. It's like a rugby match.
This is a mayhem. This is like you know, like Greco-Roman wrestling. Oh, suplex, you know, like suplex.
Wow. Look at the claws. You know, I've got a dog with big feet.
Don't know.
Big claws on its feet. That's just like that.
I know this.
Very interesting.
This demon forgot to go book an appointment with his flipping top G consultant to get his nails done. You know.
I've been thinking about that. Might have created a different job.
Yeah, maybe he was looking for something but didn't found it.
Amazing.
Nobody don't pick up the phone, you know.
To be fair, I don't have much to say about this piece. I feel like I can understand what's going on here. I mean, I think as we were saying before, like the heaven and hell, this is just the devils and the what do you call it, the bad angels dragging people down to hell.
Yeah, the fallen ones.
You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because everything because of the fallen ones. If not the fallen ones,
Bit like limbo.
Push it, and never wouldn't happen like that.
Okay.
Yeah, let's move on. So basically here, we can see the full picture of what's going on the ground, on the earth.
Okay.
On the earth, on the bottom ground of this beautiful painting.
This seems really colourful. Everything's getting a lot more colourful. Like the green, I didn't notice the green before. This looks a bit more like earth. Like you can understand what this is talking about. Talking about earth and the sea and there's a boat there.
But as you can see, on the boat, people who try to escape from the mayhem, from the hell, but they couldn't because all these things they are getting catched. They're getting catched. They are going down.
This is an old school Titanic.
This is not Titanic. There is not even iceberg. But back to the Titanic. If you would, I want the iceberg from Titanic.
You are the iceberg.
I'm the iceberg. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Didn't
All right, that sounds pretty good. I like the fact that some of these people are just chilling. They're just relaxing over the grass here.
Actually,
what's that about?
You know, these people here are big time effed. Because as you can see, some of them are trying to get saved by angels. There is a demon here catching their arms. Then here's a mad wrestling going on. That's not WWE. That's like actual serious stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So over here, like on the other side, you can see the ones that are get catched by demons.
Okay.
On the other side, slowly transmitted. There is a slow transition.
Do you think is this trying to relate at all to talking about personal, you know, what some people do in life, you know, that comes with bad consequences, you know, certain situations that maybe people take that can either end up good or end up bad because of their decisions. Like, this is looking a little bit like what you call like a moral compass.
Yeah, this is actually a moral compass, you know, because you cannot sit in between two chairs, because once you sit in between two chairs, one chair gets pulled out and you fall big time. So
get that? Don't know where that was going.
It's like switching your shoes, you know. Today you wear that, today you wear that. You can do it with shoes, but you know, if you are decide to be a good person, then be a good person. But here, unfortunately, as you can see, on the bottom,
Mm.
the people who aren't get saved, and they are slowly dying. And here, on the background, you can see the last horseman. The last horseman over here, his name is Azrael. Azrael, the last horseman.
Okay.
He's actually an archangel as well. But yeah.
For anyone that hasn't read the Bible,
And Book of Enoch.
will tell me about this today. Basically, there's about 8 different types of angels.
9.
9. A lot of angels.
Yeah, but it's a different video, you know.
Yeah. And
From artistic point of view, it's not movies, not Netflix, not stuff like that. It's like.
But this is how developed this picture is.
Yeah.
If you know the types of angels, you know the levels, the complexities of it. You understand, I think, where everyone sits and what their purpose is in this picture. So like, it's interesting. It's interesting. We're talking about most of these people angels.
Well, some of them are angels, some of them are simple people, some of them are demons.
We say simple people. Yeah,
Means like, you know,
means
like
me and others.
You know, it's. I mean,
Not a derogatory meaning.
He's interpreting the wrong stuff. You know.
Just a normal people.
Normal simple people.
You know, just you and
You know, simple mortals.
me.
I mean,
Calling me stupid.
huh? I said simple mortals.
Simple.
Yeah.
Simple like water. Alright, let's move on.
But yeah, here is the dead bodies of the people who are get where they get. And you can see Azrael coming after each and every soul. But yeah,
Nice.
here you can see actual Azrael.
Oh, that's a close up. Yeah.
This is the zoom in, the classical zoom in, you know. Old school people use books, not iPhones.
He's got white eyes. Didn't realize that. Okay.
Yeah, because
He's turning, right? That's the death below him. That's his spirit above.
Yeah.
talking about that?
You see, here is the spirit, and the person is dying. You see, so.
Ah.
So you see, Azrael is doing his job.
I
I mean,
think
it
that's
might
okay.
can be creepy, but this is the actual thing. Michelangelo ain't made it up from imagination or movies.
Can you tell me if I'm wrong, right? But I seem to see in a lot of Michelangelo's pictures, everyone's ridiculously muscular before they die. Doesn't matter if they're living or dying or like what. I don't know how this man is dying, but he's ridiculously muscular. Wouldn't you want to show them as like more frail and more like sickly?
You know, those days everybody had the need. Even nowadays, you know.
Need of speed.
You know, but the thing is, those days was not was no McDonald's, KFC or Taco Bell or stuff like that. I'm not trying to diss it, but
It's a very, very sad life.
but you know, they were struggling. They were eating, catching chickens, you know, catching birds. You know,
Good protein,
people
though.
people were flipping, catching whatever they was able to catch.
Amazing.
You know, and also they had no time to pay attention to stuff, so they always was in great muscular shape.
There's enough
So-
going on.
So they
You'd be running miles.
You know again I'm not getting tired to repeat myself. In a healthy body, healthy spirit and healthy mind, you know.
Okay.
So they all were healthy, but the problem was over there is the mind, because that was a proper mayhem.
Let's do a little sum up.
Yeah.
Let's do a little sum up. So,
there is
what I
some-
believe,
some more
what I
things.
believe to this
Yeah.
is, I believe this painting, as I said, and it seems like we've covered it as well. It's about heaven and hell. It's about, you know, just, unjust. Like it's about the choices made and what it means to you. Like what it means that when you pick these choices. You know, I feel like I come out doing good things after this. If I was a real religious man, yeah, I don't want to end up like that.
Nobody wants to.
Thank you so much.
No. But, you know, we are here talking about fine art, about the craft of fine art. But, you know, we've been talking now a lot about this painting, but about the meaning of this painting and stuff like that. And what's the scenario of this painting, because each and every painting is like a, not a movie, but like a dream, you know. You can live yourself in it, and you can realize the actual meaning of this thing, you know.
Sounds good.
But a bit of education. Michelangelo was doing everything with oil paintings. So basically how it was done. First, you have a plain wall of the Sistine Chapel. After, he sketched up everything on the paper. After, he measured out everything like how it must look like on the wall. He measured out everything correctly. He sketched up the bodies, the silhouettes, and all this stuff on the wall. Thank you so much, sir. And after he started painting. But the first layer of each and every old school Renaissance painting that even myself, I do follow this rule. Sometimes I do, sometimes I just cheat. I go straight away like a printer, but not like a printer, but you know. If you know the craft, the master of your craft, you don't need, you know, you have your own way. You have your own way too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You got to prep before you do.
Yeah. You
can't just jump into it.
There's different kind of styles.
If you do, then you're not an artist. Not joking. Of course.
I mean, everybody can be an artist. You know, the crap that we talk, you know, it's crap. You know, it's irrelevant. But you know, we are about craft. You know, so the painting was done by different layers. First the plane, after the sketch, after the silhouettes, the outlines. He did the outlines, after he did the burnt sienna. The burnt sienna color is similar to a cream coffee color. So he laid down the first layer.
That's two of my favorite things in one sentence: cream coffee.
Cream coffee color. And after he started to sectioning the parts of the painting of the wall. And first he did probably the backgrounds. He did first the background, the sky, the clouds, the water, the items. After he started to doing section by section the human being, Jesus Christ himself, the saints up above, the angels, the demons, and stuff like that. Yeah.
This has been interesting. It will happen again. Stay tuned.
Yeah, we will talk about a lot about art, about craft.
Remember the first of many.
Huh?
First of many.
First, huh?
Grandpa Fabian. Johnny J.
OGs.
Thank you so much. Take care.
Yeah, God bless you.